You guys, I've been looking at Young Thug, his RICO case. I look horrible, but I don't care. Um, Looking at the Megan Thee Stallion situation. I did watch on YouTube today. It's a lot of attorneys in there. You know what I'm saying? Um, in my opinion, I think the state is over their heads with this thing. You know, I believe that the state is actually over their heads with this thing. I just see I've been looking through Instagram and they'll take shots of Young Thug looking like he's worried or whatnot. Obviously, he may be, maybe not, right? But I'm looking at the actual hearing. I guess some of it, I guess it was like an hour of it, where he looks definitely confident and he's just fighting obviously for his life just as well, which any man would. But you guys, there's so many people involved with this thing, right? I'm looking at the courts and their lawyers are firing off, even though they're representing their own client, they're interjecting on certain things. The worst thing the state could have done, in my humble opinion, it's put all these cases together. I mean, I just don't see them. I just feel like this is gonna be a freak show, wasting tax monies, dollars. I don't believe. Well, I believe they may have some witnesses, and obviously, when it's time to face your accusers, that's when you're gonna go cold turkey. What I think about the guys taking a plea, it's gonna it's gonna come out that um certain people was cut free because they was around, but they probably wasn't all the way a part of certain things. Because the history on Ghana, obviously he used to be dressed. I don't think he was like a thug, but obviously when you're around things, allegedly, all this is allegedly, you guys, you're around things, you affiliate yourself with things. Actually, to be honest, they don't normally make plea deals with RICO cases. So therefore they knew that they didn't have enough on them. And certain people they wanted to get out the way. And I believe, um, even though they say they're not aware, they wasn't aware, I do believe, in my opinion, everything that's going on with the people that being released, they were, basically told to be, just like, look, we need you out there. We'd rather you out there than in here. So don't just look at Megan Thee Stallion case, a circus. At the end of the day, we know she got shot, regardless to who allegedly her sex partners were. All these people on this hate train, like, she's still gonna win. I mean, she's still gonna win in the industry for sure. Um, Chelsea, they playing a game of maybe, maybe not type game, so that it could be confusing in like a mistrial or or something. I do believe, in my opinion, that allegedly, I have to say that Tori did shoot her. I mean, who will say somebody shot them and they didn't? It looked like a bunch of stuff happened. Um, Evidently, Megan must was beating the brakes off of Chelsea, and they couldn't get her off of her, so they fighting her to get her off. When the guy said that he was brutally beating her, they probably weren't brutally. They probably was hitting her for her to stop because she probably was. up here with it. And for the stylists, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm supposed to be talking to Young Thug. Let me go back to Young Thug. Um, this is the most disturbing thing. Rico cases was built for rich people, game monsters. I don't care who are in the neighborhood and they're hanging together, whatever they do, right? There's no such thing as black mobsters, in my opinion. You may have some operating drugs or whatever they do, but there are no monsters. You know what I'm saying? If they were, they'd be cold blooded, have a bunch of people scared of them, and obviously no one is scared. Um, I did watch, like I said, I'm watching a judge, his demeanor. I can't call it. He has a whole earring. This judge has a whole earring in his left ear. I mean, I pretty much don't even know what to think of him, at the end of the day. Um, but I will tell you, there's a lot of attorneys, and being that they put it together, it's not going to stop another attorney interjecting, even if it doesn't have anything to do with the client. And they're going to interject because you put all them together. You put a RICO, you put everybody together. And they're going to say, and then you're trying to put a case. If it's basically like one person did something, and we just going to say, just put a RICO case. We're going to put it all out there. We're going to charge everybody with the same thing. And I don't understand it. Like, or you get in charge for this, but you get in charge for that, but we're still gonna charge you all together. That's the worst thing they could have did. Number attorneys to me was all over the judge. You know, they didn't give him no chill. Even though he definitely was controlling his courtroom, but however, to get hammered by at least, I'll say they had at least 7 or 8 attorneys in there. This is going to be so interesting. And then they don't have experts. They have people who they don't even have degrees that are speaking on the stand. I just don't know how we got to this place that we could just use lyrics. We can get anybody to say certain things. They're using Photoshop to edit video, audio, videos, and stuff. Like, I'm confused. When you use Photoshop, you can make things appear when they're not there. So that's not trustworthy, not to me, anyways. But who am I, right? Um, on Megan case, his case, everything's like 50-50. It just depends on how bad they want you, regardless if you're guilty or not. Oh, Lord, so tired. But a lot of things allegedly, so I'm just waiting the outcome. Everybody's sitting from afar, so I know when it's time for it to go down. I think this is a preliminary hearing, I believe. Just to go over the facts, I guess, to see what's going to be allowed and not allowed in court to be heard or whatnot. I guess the alleged shooter, his lawyer looked young, but he wasn't playing. He definitely wasn't playing at all. I didn't hear too much from Thug. Well, I heard a little bit from Thug's attorney or whatnot, but you know, I didn't hear too much, or whatnot. So, obviously Gun is released because I guess it was authorized. Don't think those people sitting there that long and no one knew that they weren't gonna play. They're playing the game, and it is what it is. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he needs out. It's all going to be talked about at the end. And if he had a problem with anything, you will hear it. And I believe, in my opinion, if the sister spoke out, and I think she spoke out too early, too much, she should have mind her business and let this play out the way it's supposed to play out. Because I do believe, in my opinion, when it's all said and done, everybody who already copped out, because you can't come back and do anything to them, and incriminate them. I do believe that they're gonna say they're the leader of this, they're the leader of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I believe him cold. Y'all just see how it's gonna turn out. Watch what I tell you. You know, even his brother is out, so everything's strategically done. You just gotta really be from the streets. You can't just be on the internet thinking you know, or on the internet thinking because certain people who act like they in tune in tune with the streets, they know what the hell they're talking about. They don't. You know. Um I just don't see, honestly, I don't see where they were at. They just implicated themselves. They spoke on nobody but themselves. They just, I mean, they just did. And I don't understand how certain people can speak on stuff, you know. I don't understand certain people speaking on shit, you know. Um, People know who they are. All those people that's there, you got almost 37 people. And you telling me you only get 5 people, please. You went to every one of them and wanted a plea. They probably turned it down. We don't know what it is because they're not speaking on it. Lawyers talk with our friends. Says bullshit that one party didn't know the other one's going to take a plea. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. How you didn't know that man was going to take a plea? It's bullshit. You know, Young Thug got a team, and I do believe they're going to fight. They're going to fight. I believe, in my opinion. We have a cocky district attorney that want to make a mark. The stuff that they presented that I saw, I don't see them going to jail. Everything is he say, she say. You know, that's crazy. Then the tabloids, you guys need to, you guys just need to stop. You know, them dudes gonna laugh at y'all. They definitely gonna laugh. They got these boys on 24-hour maximum security, violating their civil rights, basically telling them they can't get a lawyer, try to find a lawyer, find themselves to help them people. You know, you taking conversation from other people. I don't know. I don't even know what this guy got to say. Well, I'll tell y'all something though. Trust and believe something's going on. That's why these cases going on. Y'all better pay attention. Tell you. I wonder why their family can't go them in the court. What is she talking about? But yeah, I have a great day.